Reese Witherspoon, the acclaimed actress, producer and now celebrated author, has once again captured the hearts of fans worldwide, not just through her on-screen charisma or her trailblazing production company Hello Sunshine, but through the profound wisdom she imparts in her everyday reflections. With the release of her debut novel, Gone Before Goodbye, co-authored with the master of suspense Harlan Coben, Witherspoon has soared to the top of the New York Times bestseller list, marking a pivotal moment in her multifaceted career. This achievement isn't merely a professional milestone. It's a testament to her unyielding passion for storytelling, a craft that has defined her journey from a young ingenue in films like Legally Blonde to a literary force shaping narratives that resonate with millions. Yet, amid the celebrations and accolades, Witherspoon chose to pivot the spotlight inward, sharing a deeply personal video on Instagram that peels back the layers of her life at 49. In this candid clip, she outlines 3 invaluable life lessons gleaned from her experiences in her late 40s, lessons that emphasize friendship, resilience in the face of change, and the irreplaceable joy of family presence. These insights, delivered with her signature warmth and authenticity, serve as a beacon for anyone navigating the complexities of midlife, reminding us that true success lies not in accolades, but in the quiet, meaningful connections that sustain us. The first lesson Witherspoon shares is perhaps the most heartfelt: the profound importance of cherishing good friends, for they are the ones who truly make everything in life better. In a world that often feels isolating, especially under the glare of Hollywood's relentless spotlight, Witherspoon's words ring with a universal truth. She illustrates this point vividly by accompanying her message with a series of cherished photographs featuring her closest girlfriends, women who have stood by her through triumphs and trials alike. Among them are powerhouses like Jennifer Aniston, her co-star from The Morning Show, whose bond was forged in the fires of shared professional battles and personal growth, and Jennifer Garner, a fellow mother and advocate whose grounded presence offers Witherspoon a respite from the chaos of fame. These images aren't mere snapshots. They are portals to moments of unfiltered joy, late-night conversations over wine, spontaneous getaways to recharge the soul, and the kind of laughter that echoes long after the evening ends. Witherspoon elaborates that these friendships aren't accidental. They are cultivated with intention, nurtured through vulnerability and mutual support. She recalls how, during the grueling production of her films or the emotional labor of building her media empire, it was these women who provided the emotional scaffolding, reminding her of her worth beyond the red carpet. This lesson extends far beyond celebrity circles. It's a call to action for all of us to invest in our relationships, to prioritize the people who see us wholly and love us fiercely. In an era dominated by digital connections that often feel superficial, Witherspoon's advocacy for deep, abiding friendships feels revolutionary, a reminder that our social bonds are the true currency of a fulfilling life. Transitioning seamlessly into her second lesson, Witherspoon speaks to the inevitability and opportunity of change, urging her audience to embrace forward momentum even when it feels daunting. At 49, she stands at a crossroads shaped by personal upheavals, most notably the end of her 12-year marriage to talent agent Jim Toth in 2023. This dissolution, announced with grace and a commitment to co-parenting their 2 children, Tennessee and Deacon, thrust her into a period of introspection and reinvention. Yet, rather than dwelling on loss, Witherspoon frames this chapter as a liberation, a chance to rediscover oneself amid life's inevitable shifts. She posits that no matter one's age or circumstances, there's always time to pivot, to try something bold and uncharted. Drawing from her own evolution, from a child actress navigating the pitfalls of early fame to a producer championing female-led stories in Big Little Lies and Wild, she illustrates how change has been her greatest teacher. The video captures this ethos in dynamic clips, Witherspoon exercising with renewed vigor, her body moving with the confidence of someone who has reclaimed her narrative, poring over books in a sunlit nook, her eyes alight with curiosity, leaping off a cliff into turquoise waters, a metaphor for the exhilarating terror of the unknown, and wandering cobblestone streets in far-flung destinations, each step a declaration of adventure. These vignettes aren't staged for glamour. They are raw testimonials to her philosophy that stagnation is the real adversary. Witherspoon acknowledges the challenges, the self-doubt that whispers of failure, the societal pressures that equate stability with happiness, but she counters with a fierce optimism. Never give up, for every ending heralds a beginning. This message is particularly poignant for those in transitional phases, whether recovering from heartbreak, career pivots, or the quiet unraveling of long-held dreams. By sharing her story, Witherspoon democratizes resilience, showing that change isn't a curse to endure but a canvas to paint upon, rich with possibilities yet unexplored. The third and final lesson Witherspoon imparts is a gentle yet firm reminder that while working hard can indeed be exhilarating, nothing surpasses the profound fulfillment derived from being fully present with family. In an industry that glorifies hustle culture, where success is often measured in box office hauls and streaming metrics, her words cut through the noise like a clarion call. Witherspoon, a mother to three, daughter Ava from her first marriage to Ryan Phillip and younger ones Tennessee and Deacon, has long balanced the scales between ambition and domesticity, a feat that demands both discipline and grace. She confesses that the thrill of a 14-hour production day or the adrenaline of launching a book can be intoxicating, but it's the stolen moments with loved ones that anchor her soul. The Instagram reel weaves in tender footage of these intimacies, a family hike where laughter mingles with the rustle of leaves, a cozy dinner table alive with stories, or simply watching her kids chase sunsets on a beach, their joy mirroring her own. These scenes evoke the essence of presence, the art of setting aside the phone, the to-do list, the nagging inner critic, to immerse oneself in the now. Witherspoon reflects on how her late 40s have sharpened this priority, teaching her that time with family isn't a luxury but a necessity, a balm against the world's harsh edges. She speaks of the guilt that once plagued her, the fear of missing milestones amid her rising star, but now embraces it as a privilege, one she honors by carving out sacred spaces for connection. This lesson resonates deeply in a post-pandemic landscape, where many grapple with the fragility of time, re-evaluating what truly matters. Witherspoon's vulnerability here humanizes her. She's not a flawless icon but a woman learning alongside us, advocating for boundaries that protect the heart's most precious investments.